Sam?
Sure.
Sanitation Commissioner Jessica Tisch taking on a bigger role, literally in days and hours. She's going to be the next commissioner of the New York City Police Department.
Tisch will now become the second female to serve in that role in the department's 179-year history.
All right, so the word is that she's going to be sworn in on Monday. Joining us now with more on this is Robert Boyce, former NYPD Chief of Detectives. So thank you so much for joining us, because we get a chance to really talk about something monumental here, I guess. Jessica Tisch brings a unique background, including, well, she was just Sanitation Commissioner, and her work with counterterrorism and technology at the NYPD. So when we look at all of her experience, how do you think that's going to shape her approach to leading the department?
Well, good morning, everyone. And Sam, I will tell you, I worked with her closely for 4 years when I was Chief of Detectives and she was Chief of ITB in the NYPD. She was a very good partner, very driven, very smart, and understood that technology was ever changing. And so she brought a light to the table. We were able to get domain awareness system, which really helped my detectives retrieve information very quickly. So she was a great partner for us. She went on to bigger things, and now she's back to the NYPD. And perhaps the biggest thing she's going to undertake in the city anyway. I think she'll do just fine. And also know that she's a fearless personality. She doesn't quit. So all those things will help her in taking over this new job.
Do you think it matters at all that she is a woman?
No, Michelle, the NYPD has changed dramatically. In my time, I did 35 years, and I can't tell you when I started in the early 80s, when I left it, how much things had changed. So, no, we've already had a female police commissioner, Keechant Sewell. I don't think that means anything, and I think it's actually a positive.
Well, and former Commissioner Sewell recently, and certainly in recent memory for all of us here in the past few years. Chief, I got to ask, because this, just overall, when you talk about Tisch being the fourth pick under Mayor Adams in the past 3 years, just all the change that the department has gone through, how challenging is that for the rank and file?
Mike, it's the number one question, bringing stability into the police department right now. With all what's going on now, all this shadow of corruption, these 5 cases they're looking at right now. So we want stability. We want the men and women to know and increase their morale, let them know where we're going, strong leadership. So she'll build out immediately, she'll establish her office and build out in concentric circles after that, making her changes. And she'll do that. And that's what and the men and women need to know that she'll have her back. She'll have their backs, excuse me, and she'll do a great job. I'm really looking forward to seeing her do that, because I'll tell you, she's a hard fighter. She's a hard fighter, but she's a driven woman, and that's good for the NYPD.
Someone who's got your experience in the city, can we get your kind of perspective on this one? Commissioner Tisch just emphasized the need to kind of improve public safety, and we've had some very high-profile, vicious crimes out there on innocent public lately. So what do you do to what can she do to kind of restore that sense of security that we need for not only those of us who live here, but for people who are coming to visit this city and coming to work in the businesses at this city?
Sam, it's a big issue, and public safety is the number one thing in anybody's mayoralty, and this is what it is right here. Unbelievably, what happened, a male stabbed to death 3 people in midday in Manhattan. So that's mentally ill. That has to be tackled. All right. And she supports the mayor and the Albany Drive to have these folks taken care of. Again, they're a threat amongst themselves. So New Yorkers, unprovoked attacks, number one issue. Secondary to that, we had a judge who just released a violent career criminal back without bail when he was begged to remand him. His name is Gary Worthy. He shot 2 people, one being a police officer, another one an innocent victim. That can't happen. That person has to be remanded. And these are failures, and these have to be addressed immediately. And I'm sure that's what she'll do as she goes forward with that. Come with real solutions, work with people to get those things done. It's public safety, it's this fear, this optic that we're not safe when we walk about the city.
Well, we've had her here as a guest on Mornings at 10 frequently as the Sanitation Commissioner, and we look forward to having her as a guest as she heads up the nation's largest police department. Chief, always great to see you. Bob Boyce, former Chief of Detectives for the NYPD. We appreciate your perspective as always. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.